Hello, my beautiful Cancers. This is your mid month reading for September. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this music isn't loud. Alexa, volume 3. There we go. Okay. If you're new, my name is Amber. Thank you for being here. If you have been here before, thank you so much for returning. I'm so glad that you've come to receive messages from me. And I hope you get everything that you need. So, why is that so loud? Is that loud? Can y'all hear that? Alexa, volume 2. Okay. Okay, so your overall energy is prayer feather. Now, what's interesting with prayer feather, Cancer, is I feel like you're hanging in there, okay? Um, yeah. You're hanging and paying attention. You're making choices and then you're gracefully transitioning into them. There's a very graceful energy about this and doing things very safe and very I feel like you're putting yours and someone else's emotions into consideration, which is interesting. And as we go along with the reading, I feel like you'll see why I say that's interesting. Okay, so coming into mid-September, we have the Eight of Sky, which is the Eight of Swords, and the Earth King in reverse, which is the King of Pentacles. Okay, so what's interesting. I need to stop saying that so much. But what I see here is coming into mid-September, um, you are trapped in someone else's mess. It could be your mess, and that energy is just creating a mess in your life. This could be a relationship. This could just be a person you're dealing with. And I feel like you're enduring the situation right now, but you want more. This could be a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. But I definitely see a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So if you're dealing with the earth sign, that's really going to resonate with you. I feel like you're trapped in your head about this person and you're just kind of dealing with the situation as it. I feel like this is what is being presented to you. So this is just how you're dealing with it, or how you're dealing with what's being presented to you. Okay? So in mid-September, what I do is I'm going to read the outside energy, okay, and then we're going to dig deep into what's going on with you, and then I'm going to go into what you're moving into October with. I just wanted to say that really quick. So I feel like you're watching the person that you're with or thinking about, okay? You're trying to it's like you're trying to make good judgments and make moves off of the knowledge that you are being presented with that person or how much you know about them. You do hope for the best, I see, but I also see that you want something special in your life and you want something real. I do feel like you're having trouble seeing that or finding it. And you have to redefine. This is where the knowledge comes in. The knowledge that you have, you're redefining what it is that you are hopeful or wishing for. Okay? This is interesting. So, I feel like you've had old visions or old ideas. Like, if you say, I only like somebody that is over 6 foot and over 250, and they have to drive a car or they have to have this hope or dream that you are holding on to about that or a particular person, you're starting to see that that's manipulating your mindset, and that's why things aren't moving. That's why things aren't growing or going faster than they should be, because your ideas are not where they should be. Your ideals, okay? And I feel like you're starting to touch upon that in the mid month of September. Okay. So in your environment, I feel like the person that you're with or dealing with, whether this is a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, yeah, that's what I see. It could be a fire sign, but I really see Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. But I feel like this person knows that you can see through them. That's what I'm getting with this card. They know that you can see through them. They know that you know what's happening. And soon you're going to express the things that you know. They see the change in your eyes, I feel. They know that it's happening. They don't want to let you go because they feel as though they had control here. They feel smarter than you. This is really weird. They feel smarter than you, but I feel like they know that you can see, like, you're starting to change and you're seeing things different, and that scares them. And they don't want for things to change. They need to just go along with the change, but they're going to have trouble with that. They're going to hang around for a while, and I feel like that's what they do. They don't really leave. They just hang around. Whoever this is in your environment, okay? So let's dig deep into you, okay? So we have the Seven of Swords and the Eight of Coins here. That's your overall energy, all right? So with the Seven of Swords, yeah, it's like you can see the lies. Okay, so I feel like you've been working on this, right? You're trying to make something happen. You're trying to manifest. You're focusing. You're really focusing on yourself. They're telling me. So you're thinking about your life and the path. This is that knowledge that you have. You know that there's more to life and love than what you're in right now, and you're starting to see the things that need changing, and that's going to push you into this new transition. Okay, so in the center of the reading you have the King of Cups. This is you being in control of your emotions. I love it. I love it for you, Cancer. Being in control of your emotions and knowing what it is that you want when it comes to love, when it comes to your emotions, not letting them dictate who and what you choose, okay? So I feel as though with the Four of Cups here, I feel like you miss someone and someone is offering you something. Someone is either offering you something or you offered something to someone else, some sort of love, and they shot you down or you shot them down. This is outside of this, though. This person shot you down. This is past. They're telling me this is past stuff, okay? So they shot you down, and you had to figure out after you did this healing or were in this phase of where, you know, your emotions were kind of rampant, so you were like struggling to grasp onto something that made you feel good. You had to figure out where your Ten of Cups were. So what's interesting about that card is I feel like you did a lot of searching to find that. It feels like different places. It wasn't quite what you wanted. Like you either let these things go, these ideas, like you may have stepped into something or talked to someone. You did it for a little while and then you let it go. Like it wasn't anything to really hold on to. I'm not getting that. You were looking to move forward with someone. You had this feeling like you wanted to go somewhere, which is why you were given this offer, but it wasn't taken, or they did this to you. Okay, but I really feel like because of this, in the situation that you're in now, you have really gotten yourself together, and this has created a stronger you, Cancer, which is great. Okay, with the Star card, you do have hope for the future, and you know that there's more, but the thing is you have to start acting upon it, which is where you are now. So you're starting to see things, and it's not getting you where you're going how you have been. So that's why you're making the step to move towards something different. Okay, If you're dealing with an Aquarius, this is interesting because I feel as though I don't think this person is bad. They just, you have hope that they would be better. I don't know why. Why do I not feel attachment to this person? This is interesting because let me pull some clarifiers. I want to know why they show up here next to this card if I don't feel any attachment. They have the potential to be somebody real for you, but someone can't either get out of their head. I feel like after doing a lot of introspection about this person or about your hopes and dreams, you're realizing that you have to start making it happen. This person may not be very action oriented, and they don't want you to change how you've been doing things because that's comfortable for them. But because you've gotten your emotions together, you're really willing to move forward, and I feel like you're willing to leave this person behind to find happiness. You don't know what you're looking for, but it's not here. That's the main thing that I keep hearing. It's like, I don't know exactly what I'm looking for, but it's not here. You know who you wanted. You didn't get that person. Okay, you're split, not talking, separated from them. But you don't want this. I feel like you're not getting what you want. And because you've gotten your emotions together, Cancer, or you're going to, you're definitely feeling more confident about yourself. You're feeling very good about yourself. You've had to separate a lot of things out of your life and a lot of people and hanging on to things that aren't for you in order to get there. And as you start feeling more confident, you're going to find your direction. But first, you have to let things go. There's definitely someone that's lingering in your life that you couldn't have, or that you don't have. I do feel like this person was happy with you. They would like to move forward with you, but they need to know 100% that that's what's going to happen and nothing else here. Yeah, they felt like you did them wrong. They had to build up their confidence from whatever it is that you went through with this person. But I feel like you're willing to let your guard down now and try to make an offer maybe to an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Or maybe not even that, but just to work on something real with someone. Okay, but you got to make sure that that's what they want. Even though you got left out in the cold by someone that you really cared about, or you have to leave someone out in the cold, this is going to help you find enlightenment. This is going to help you find your happy place. Even in this kind of sad situation, it's what's good for you, okay? Because you need to figure out how to be nurtured. You put a lot of that to rest because you didn't really have any direction, so you weren't really acting on that. And now you have the opportunity to do that, Cancer, which is really good. Okay, so moving out of September into October. First we have the 9 of Sea, which is the 9 of Cups. The 6 of Sky, which is the 6 of Swords. Judgment, which is good kitty. and the sun. Okay. So now you're thinking about yourself and your happiness, but in a very good way, especially with the judgment being here. You're making good choices. You realize that you are someone special and you deserve something special. You shouldn't have to settle, right? And every time you make good decisions, good things come. See, when you make good decisions, you have the sun energy next to you, which means that everything around you just feels good. Things are good. When you make bad decisions, things are bad, okay? So, because you decided to, in the past, live a life where you just kind of wanted to do what you want, something about it wasn't good for you, or you weren't making good choices, and you had to walk through that path. Maybe of dealing with your own insecurities or someone else's lies, okay? You were working on that. That's the energy that you were in. And now that you are letting that go and making better judgments, you have good things coming to you, especially in October. Okay? So let's see. Love. Unrequited love. There's someone you need to let go of. Why? Codependency. What's interesting is this is someone that I feel like is reliable. Um, so it's someone that you can keep going back to, okay, or a life that you keep going back to, and it's safe because it's what you were used to, but it's not really doing anything for you, okay. So it's time for you to explore new ventures and do new things. Yeah, you're definitely letting go of deception. Um, okay. This is an individual who likes to play around or do things or have a good time. They have very fiery energy. They come in and out, okay? But this is not what you need. Okay? This is all an illusion, right? It's just like a mask over the situation, and eventually the mask is going to slide off and you have to deal with the repercussions of what you've been through, which is why it's all about making good judgments and decisions for you, Cancer. Okay, so random message for you, Spirit. What would you like for Cancer to know mid-September? Cancer to know mid-September. Relationship and assertiveness, which both of these came up in reverse actually. Okay, but your situation is trying to be healed. Your love situation, there's something you need to let possession go of, and you know that because it's not getting you anywhere, and it's creating a cycle of manipulative energy that you're stuck in. Okay, something doesn't have a strong backbone here, and you're starting to realize that. That's the message for you. Okay, so let's end your reading with a spirit animal oracle and see what energies you should possess mid-September. You have the giraffe spirit. See the big picture. Ooh, yeah. You need to see beyond your point of view and look in towards your future. How is this going to affect your future if you keep doing what you're doing? Probably not good, right? Um, it's time for you to get in partnership with yourself and create some sort of balance. Once you create balance with yourself, which is what you're doing here, it's going to simultaneously cause endings in your life, and you're just going to have to kind of flow with those. But it's all about the big picture. It's all about you seeing over the muck and the mile, because I see all this crap and all this fog, but the giraffe head is through on top looking down, and that's where you can be. That's where spirit is actually putting you in mid-September, so you can deal with this. Okay. All right. Well, Cancer, thank you so much for listening. If you want a private reading, I'll be more than happy to do that for you. Links in the description box below. Also, please like, share, and subscribe. I love to read comments. I read them all. I really do. I'm going to start replying to them again. So I'll see you next month or for the random read, whichever comes first. I love you. Bye bye.